Hi, my name is Sheikh Juhi Tasneem. I am from 2CSED. Today I am going to explain about queue interface. What are the types in queue interface? How to represent a queue interface? And what are the methods used in queue interface? Let us discuss what is queue interface. Queue interface. What is queue interface? Queue interface is extended from java.util.package. As we all know that collection consists of four interfaces. Number 1, list. Number 2, set. Number 3, queue. Number 4, map. Here queue is extended from the collection. As we all know that queue follow FIFO order, first in first out order. Elements in the queue interface holds FIFO order, means the first inserted element is removed first. As we all know that queue is an interface, we can't directly implement on it. So we use two classes to implement queue interface. Let us discuss about two classes. Number 1, array DQ. Number 2, priority queue. Array DQ. Syntax to represent queue interface for array DQ. Q, string, E. Here E represents type. Here E may be any object name. Array DQ. Here we can represent numbers, strings, any type of integers. Syntax to represent queue interface for priority queue. Now, let us discuss some predefined methods in queue interface. First, add. As we all know that add means adding element at the end of the queue. Here, boolean add E. Here E represents element. It adds the element at the end of the queue without validating the instructions on capacity returns true. Peek. It returns head of the queue without removing the element. Element. It performs same operation as peek. It also returns the head of the queue without removing the element. Remove. As you all know that remove function is used to remove an element from the queue. E-remove. Syntax is E-remove. This removes from the head of the queue and it throws. No such exception where queue is empty. When queue is empty, we got an error that no such element exception. Poll. Poll performs same operation as head remove. It also removes the head of the queue and return it. Offer. Boolean offer EE inserts the new element E in the queue without violating capacity restrictions. Array DQ. Creation. Array DQ type. Here type may be a string or integer. Here E represents object and a new array DQ. In order to create array DQ, we must import the java.util.arraydq package. Both insertion and deletion can be performed by some ready-made functions. Add. Here add represents it adds specified element at the end of the array DQ. Add first. It adds an element at the beginning of the array DQ. Add last. It adds the element at the end of the array DQ. Remove. Here remove returns and removes the element from the first element of the array DQ. Remove first. It returns and removes the element from the first element of array DQ. Remove last. Returns and remove an element from the last element of array DQ. As we all know that poll also performs same as remove. Poll returns and remove element from the first of the array DQ. Poll first returns and remove an element from the last of array DQ. Poll last returns and remove an element from the last of array DQ. Clear, which is used to clear all the elements from array DQ. Now let us discuss about priority element, the syntax for the priority elements, the methods we use it in the priority element. As we above discussed about array element and methods in array DQ. And now we will discuss about priority queue. Priority queue. Priority queue creation. Here it is the type may be an integer or a string or an object. Priority queue integers number, new priority queue integer. Here we can pass integers in it. What are the methods to create priority queue? Add, which is used to add a specific element. Poll, which is used to return the head of the queue. Contains, it sets the priority queue for specified element. If the element is found, it returns true. If the element is not found, it returns false. Here's size. Size indicates length of the priority queue. Here, the priority queue and array DQ have same methods, which is used for the queue interface. Thank you.